It's no secret that Tom King has been making his name in comic books for a while now, and he has put out some extraordinary work. He's had books such as Vision and Sheriff of Babylon, which I think are his personal best. However, he did put out one series last year, and he finished it, that really is something special. Is it as good as those other two books? We'll find out in a minute. But today we're talking about Mr. Miracle. Let's do this. As a preface, if you have ever read a Mr. Miracle comic, chances are you've never read one like this. Mr. Miracle was created by Jack Kirby, and that incarnation is completely different than this one. You see, folks, this story starts off with Mr. Miracle trying to escape the ultimate escape. And what do I mean by that? He is trying to escape death itself. Buyer beware, this is really graphic. At the beginning of the story, Mr. Miracle is attempting suicide. Now, before some of you out there go out and run and say, oh my gosh, you spoiled a huge moment, this literally happens within the first few pages of the story, so it's okay. After that, what follows is more or less a slice of life story as Mr. Miracle is dealing with the ramifications of his actions and whether or not he actually broke free of death or he's somewhere else. This book gets weird. It gets really weird. And I don't want to give away some of the bigger moments of it, but suffice to say, it's really, really good. It's really great. And while I don't think it's as strong as Vision, I do think it's one of his better works. Some of my favorite moments, though, come from his relationship with his wife, Big Barda. Where I think the story really excels are in the moments where King decides to have Big Barda and Mr. Miracle just sitting around and talking to each other and discussing everyday life situations. It's very relatable. For characters that are so superpowered and so huge, it's the slice of life bits that are the best part of this story. One of my favorite moments in the story is when you see Big Barda and Mr. Miracle fighting a group of thugs, and you see them just discussing what they're going to do to change the apartment they live in. We really need to talk about Mitch Gerads' art in this because it is fantastic. The way he draws Mr. Miracle and Big Barda is true to their characters. What do I mean by that? I mean by the way that they fight, the way that they pose, the way that they stand, the way that Big Barda is drawn to be bigger than Mr. Miracle. There are several panels where you see Mr. Miracle is more of an acrobatic type of fighter, and Big Barda is more of a no-holds-barred, she just goes right into the fight. And it's really those little moments that really capture just how good of an artist he is. Not only that, but the way that Mr. Gerads is able to experiment with different panels, different layouts, different styles is just incredible. Because you see throughout this entire story, Mr. Miracle at times is questioning what is real and what isn't. And this gives Mitch Gerads a lot of room. There is so much more that I haven't even touched on here, but I don't want to ruin a single moment of this book for you. Guys, I rate my books on a pass, borrow, buy scale, and this is 100% a buy. If you have not picked this up, I really do think you'll enjoy this. However, please note that there are some moments in here where there are graphic images, such as Mr. Miracle attempting to commit suicide at the very beginning of the story. So if you're really sensitive to that type of stuff, such as I am, you might want to go into this knowing that it's there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking out this video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought, and if you do want to order this book, you can find a link to Amazon in the description. If you use that link, I get a cut of the profits. Doesn't come out of your wallet, comes out of Amazon's. I love you guys. Let me know down below what your thoughts are on this. I have new videos Monday through Friday. I'll see you this week. Bye.